Yo, what up with it, guys? It's your boy TYSON the sports. Yes, of course, I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work, guys. Happy New Year's Eve. Also, this is your boy T-Dubs, what's blazing the sports. This is my birthday. We're gonna party like it's my birthday. We're gonna sip a Bacardi like it's my birthday. Because it is. But in the building, what's going on? Gillard in the building. Fury's going to get knocked out. Look, man, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this, guys. I want to talk about Fury, Colin Wilder, different cowardly things. There's so many words. Tyson Fury is saying Deontay Wilder is a coward. He didn't want to see him face to face. He's scared. He didn't want to hear Fury. And I want to get your thoughts on that. Is Wilder scared? Is he really sick? Is he ducking, goosing Tyson Fury? And on other news, guys, something else I want to talk about is Andy Ruiz is being mentioned to possibly fight Dillian Whyte. Guys, I want your thoughts on that, man. I want your thoughts on all of it. Andy Ruiz's first performance with Anthony Joshua. And then Andy Ruiz, once it was reported that he had, 1 or 2 fight deal with Eddie Hearn. Did he fight the same? Guys, I don't know, man. To me, I don't know. Something's a little bit iffy that all of a sudden now, I mean, the question is Eddie Hearn, is he marketing, promoting Andy Ruiz? Listen, we have to talk about it. People talking about Tank Davis. Tyrone McGee in the building said, Happy New Year's Eve. Yes, man, Happy New Year's. Hey, can you guys hear me, man? I turned the mic back on. I turned it off by accident. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to everybody else. I was debating if I was going to go live. I'm like, you know what? Let me give you guys a little bit of this work, give you guys something tangible to hold on to bring into the new year. This is me. It's raw. It's uncut. It's unedited. I am back at it like a crackhead, giving you boxing geekers. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yo, it's your boy. I'm back. Trying to make the doggy happy. I hope I did. So in the building, the one, the only, the underrated dog that was blazing the sports T-Dub. Salute, LDBC. What's cracking with it? Look, man, we can start where you want to start. This is what he does. Gervonta, you know what? Tyson Fury and Wilder, we're going to get to that. Listen, don't even worry about that. We're going to get to that. But what I want to talk about, just to get the pot boiling over a little bit, guys, is Tank Davis versus Gamboa. I did a poll. Yes, I did a poll. Around 20-some%, maybe 26 to 29, somewhere in that area. I should check it real quick. They believe that Tank Davis is food for Lomachenko and Lopez. Food! Do you know what that means? No, it doesn't mean that you ordered a 2 for $5 from McDonald's. It doesn't mean that. When you say food in boxing, you're talking about easy work. No sweat. Listen, it is like McDonald's. I'm loving it. You can't wait for that fight. Remember when Earl Spence Jr. fought Sean Porter and people thought that Earl didn't look that good, and Terrence Crawford, I believe, tweeted out food for him. People are saying that Tank Davis is food. Macaroni, cheese, hams, yams, snacks for Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. But there was the majority of people believe that it is actually competitive. I have to say this, guys. I have to say this, right? Let me give you my opinion. Before I get to Fury and Wilder, and I'm going to get to it. It's like when Mom was telling me, who are you going to get these dishes? I'm going to get to it. But let's talk about this. Tank Davis versus Gamboa. What did I think? What did I see with my 2020 vision? Well, I think my left eye is a little bit better than 2020. What did I see? Here's what I saw. First of all, I didn't see all the horrible things that a lot of people saw. I mean, listen, I get it. They trying to make it look bad, like, oh my God, he's Gamboa. He tore his Achilles in the second round, and he hung with Tank Davis for 12 rounds. You know, I get it. Listen, from what I've seen out there, right, even the tearing of the Achilles, did that happen when he was getting dropped in the second round? Didn't that happen? The injury, I could be wrong because I only saw it once and I didn't get a chance. I'm being honest, I didn't get a chance to listen to a lot of stuff. You know, my child's mom got my kid back today. Today's my birthday, so I had to hang with my son yesterday to do all my birthday stuff. So, which is why I didn't do a video, guys. I normally go around 1:30 Central, but I had a movie ticket at 1:30 with my son to go see the new, what is that movie with The Rock? What is it called? Jumanji, right? Then we did a whole list of things, right? So I spent yesterday with my kid. I'm not gonna lie, it was very, very, a lot of fun, man. He went back to his mom today. So, of course, birthday or not, I am giving you this work. My birthday, but you guys are going to get these boxing licks with one to grow on. Back to Tank Davis versus Gamboa. There's a couple of things that we did see in that, right? We did see that. We saw that Tank Davis power, right, of being like the Mike Tyson, of being, I'm hit harder than Deontay Wilder, right? We see that that's not the case in every fight. But listen, I mean, I guess people can say that with Wilder going back to the Stavern first fight. But Wilder has a track record of leveling people. I thought Tank Davis fought well. I think it showed that his power at 135, at least against Gamboa chin, was not the same 130. 130, Tank Davis don't even care about a 12th round. Think about it. I mean, that could have even affected his training, right? That's one thing about Tank Davis is his lack of discipline when it comes to his physical, right? You know, listen, that's all you. That's all a fighter. When you are, you know, not focusing on your weight and you're not doing what you should do, when you rather be chilling or not getting your cardio in, when it comes down to the weight, to making weight and you are a pound and a half over, that don't look good. This is your debut at a higher weight. Now, guys, I'm about to say something that I'm about to correct a lot of people on this. A lot of people say that, well, Tank Davis moved up to 135, so if he gains more weight, that should mean he's more stronger, right? No, I'm going to say that right now. Gaining more weight, moving up in weight classes does not make you more stronger. Listen, no, that is not the case. I'm telling you, listen, I'm not saying everything I say is 100% right, but I'm just telling you from watching boxing so long and being into the ring myself, gaining weight, because you gain weight and move into the division doesn't mean your power is going to transition. Guys, think about this. There's very, very few small guys that moved up in weight and was hitting harder than they were at lighter weights. I know you can probably find the ones and twosies. Well, Pacquiao did it. Listen, I'm not talking about the ones and twosies, oldie doozies. I'm not talking about that. When you move up in weight, it doesn't mean your chin is going to get better. It doesn't mean your power is going to get better. Now, can you carry some of that? Yes. But listen, it's like they say, weight classes are doing for a reason. Guys, listen, even though people are tearing Tank Davis down after one fight, guys, after one fight, some people are calling Tank Davis food. School sack pack lunch. They call him food. Before Lomachenko did Fimo Lopez. Now, I thought Gervonta Davis did do some really good things, right? I thought he had very good timing. That left hand, that left hand was like lightning, right? It was hitting the mark every time. It was hitting the mark every time. It's like playing pin the tail on a donkey with your eyes open. Hitting the mark. Every time he almost threw it again, boy, bah, bah, bah. But the one thing we saw, though, that we haven't seen before, I don't think I've seen Tank Davis marked up before. After this fight, I've seen Tank Davis with some red bruising. And I don't believe those came from hickeys. I think it came from these. They're on the Reddit Darkness is glad to be here. Glad to have you. Gervonta Tank Davis is, in my opinion, a good fighter. Even right now, I believe he will give any of the top fighters a good fight. Can he beat all the top fighters? I don't know. I don't know because, listen, I want to see Tank do something different. The only thing I've seen Tank do a lot of is put the pressure on, right? What happens when he fights somebody who can deal with pressure or more elusive? I do believe he needs to grow a little bit more, but I'm not writing him off. Because somebody struggled in a fight, don't make them fool. If that's the case, Tank Davis won 11 out of 12 rounds with 3 knockdowns. And they calling him food. So then, if he's food, is anybody that had a struggling fight food? Or is it just, okay, or maybe it's just because of Gamboa. Gamboa been dropped 14 times, so Tank Davis is going to wash him up. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Gamboa has the heart and the determination that Chavez Sr. wish that Chavez Jr. had. When Tank Davis was lighting up Gamboa like a Christmas tree or fireworks on the 4th of July, the guy kept fighting. His answer was firing back. He fought fire with fire until his fire went out. Guys, I don't know who Tank gonna fight next for. I don't know who he's gonna fight next for pay-per-view. That's to be determined. My overall assessment of the fight was he did well. He did his job. He won 11 out of 12 rounds. He did stop the man. I understand that Gamboa fought with a torn Achilles. Listen, guys. I had a slight tear. Still do. It's not 100% healed yet. And it was hard for me to walk. Couldn't run. Couldn't box. I'm getting fat. T-Dub's getting fat. And this man went out there and performed with a completely torn Achilles. Bravo. 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 Chavez Sr. showed it to Chavez Jr. Now, guys, let's move on to the topic at hand. Remember, guys, this is my birthday, so I'm not going to be here too long. But I'm going to give you guys something. Marvin that one in the building. What's going on, honey? Bring in the building. I like Tank Davis fight, Miguel. What's blazing? You're cooking, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. Now, here we go. Ripley, believe it or not, do you believe it or not? Tyson Fury said that Deontay Wilder is a big meow. He's a big meow. If you don't know what meow, he's a big pussy. That's why he didn't want to face him. That's why he didn't want to do his media duties and face them. He doesn't want to face Fury. Now, guys, do you believe that Deontay Wilder has turned yellow? Any? Do you believe that Wilder is ducking Fury? Any? I do believe Fury wanted that face-to-face because Fury wants the same Wilder he had before. Fury wants to get under Wilder's skin so Wilder can come out there and throwing these crazy-ass shots from the get-go. He don't want a calm Wilder. But to answer your question from my perspective, my point of view, which is crystal clear, Windex, Visine, air. Wilder's not scared. Listen, who do you think is more, if we can say somebody who's more scared or didn't want to face the other, who could it be? Could it be the man that agreed to rematch? Agreed in the rematch, talking about Fury. Pulled out of the rematch, but immediately after the first fight, this guy went on a press tour talking about the power in Deontay Wilder's right hand. Listen, guys. Most of us are just normal men, right? We walk around. We got our hands looking like this here. Now, don't get me wrong. Deontay Wilder has a hand that's pretty close to mine. Maybe a shade darker. But his right hand. His right hand. This motherfucker is punching with the force of 6 Finley Gullets. Listen. I asked Wilder, I said, listen, man, can I borrow your right hand for this video? Took that bitch off. Here you go, T-Dog. Hey, think about it, man. Wilder walks in the ring, right? And they look at him. And then when he shakes his arm, they get down to the right arm and they hear this. Hey, I'm like, hell no to the no, no, no. What you say? Hell no to the no, no, no. See, man, Wilder's right hand, right? That right hand is it's more than an equalizer. One time in this fight, it was an equalizer. That was Tyson Fury, where the fight became a draw. That's when it was an equalizer. But typically, it is like he's literally snapping his fingers. Listen, you can be hanging with Thanos all you want. One snap. Bye, Black Panther. Bye, Spider-Man. Goodbye. Stefan. Luis Ortiz. Brazil. Brazil used to have a Jerry curl, right? Follow the drip, follow the drip. Wilder hit that man so hard that it was like blow drying his hair. Now he don't say follow the drip. Now he says, ain't a stain on me, ain't a stain on me. No more drip. Listen, I cannot wait for this second fight. I cannot wait because you know what? Wilder is bringing this. He's bringing this. He's bringing it. He's bringing it. And we all know that you can run. Wilder is like Thanos. What he said? What he said? I am inedible. No, that was the fucking word. Fuck. I can't think of it. I'm gonna butcher it. I have to see it. You can run all you want. You can fight all you want. You can be winning all you want. But if you get in the line of this, this will be your last memory. You won't see the contact. You won't remember hitting the floor. But you will be like you woke up. Dorothy had to click her heels 3 times to get to the yellow brick road. Wilder sends one of these. J1 Pro in the building was cracking. Dion was cracking. Garcia, you really was the best play-by-play on the boxing channel. Thank you, man, bro. Listen, man, I'm telling you, bro. I give you my all, man. I give you my all. Listen, bro. Uh, you know, I do the play-by-play in the boxing. So, guys, if you for majority of most major fights, I will be live calling those fights. So, if you're watching them, you can watch them with me, see how I call it, or just join in between rounds to comment on who you think won. If you can't see it, don't worry about it. If you can't see it, if you don't have, listen, guys, there's so many different platforms for boxing. It's crazy, right? There's the Zone, there's Showtime, there's Fox, there's ESPN, there's ESPN Plus. There's so many platforms, and if you add all those platforms up, you have a lot of money. But your boy T-Dub, this is what he does. Mike Tyson frightening people, but with Wilder, it's worse. All your skills go out the window. Nobody wants to be hurt and marked for life. Yes. Listen, man. Like I said, I'm going to be here too long. T-Dub is a year older today. I'm not telling you my age, but I am. I feel good, guys. Listen, I'm not going to lie. When I woke up, you know, even yesterday, right, because I had to, like I said, drop my son off to my baby mom's today on my birthday. So I spent yesterday with my son, which is why you guys can get a video. And I was thinking, man, I feel good, you know? Like I feel young. I feel like I can still, you know, play college football. I'm pretty sure I get out there and want to run, play, and get hit. I'm like, fuck this shit. But, you know, I feel good. You know, I do need to take the gym more. Like I said, I had a partial tear in my Achilles, and I couldn't even really walk that well. Like I'm bending right now, and it's still there. Then I basically cut my big toe deep. But so you know, I want to get out. I want to clean this, get my place all ready for tonight, man. I'm going to celebrate New Year's Eve. I'm going to celebrate my birthday. I'm going to get some drinks in. We're going to get it. And I'm going to give you guys a New Year's show as well. But let's get back. Let's get back at it. Let's get back at it. Now, see, guys. Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. That's a great fight. It's a fight that, honestly, I would love to be at. Listen, I would love to be there and actually be able to be part of the press. Heck, I would love to be there just as a fan. Because no matter what happens, no matter if I pick Wilder and he loses, or you pick Fury and he loses, or vice versa and somebody wins, I see this as a good fight. Listen, the first fight was good. The first fight was good. Were you entertained? Were you disappointed? Were you let down? No. It left you wanting. Listen, there's not many fights today that leave you to want seconds. Sometimes you don't even want the first. A lot of fights nowadays, you don't even want the first fight. Because everybody is politicking. Listen, and I'm be honest, it's not even just the promoters. The fighters are politicking now. The fighters are all about, you know, I got to make this strategic move now. I got a belt now, so I wanna act like I want to fight this fighter, but I'm gonna fight these 3 other fighters. But I'm gonna act like every fight, I'm gonna want this fighter. But that's gonna be 5 years down the line. Then we'll make that fight. There's too many fighters that's all promoters. That's the thing about it. Every fighter's a promoter. And see, listen, I do understand about getting money. I get that. I understand about making more money. I get that. I get it. You know, but it's like we're not getting the fights that we want when we want them. We have to wait and pray that it still has the same build-up. And pray that they're still the same fighters when they do fight. But this one, let me see. Dion says Wilder needs to hurry up and knock that tall, lanky, uncoordinated boxer ass white boy out. Listen, man. Fury can fight. I'm not taking this from Fury. He talks. Listen, this is Fury's game. Fury game, 1, get in your head. He learned from, even though he was named after Mike Tyson, Fury, in my opinion, he learned from Ali. He learned from Floyd Mayweather. He learned from the guys that were really good boxers. that knew how to verbally get in their opponent's minds. See, Fury wants every face-to-face interaction with Wilder. He wants it. Why? Because he wants to get in his mind. He wants that. See, the first fight, in my opinion, was as good and as close because Wilder put a lot on his own shoulders. He wanted to go out there and make a statement. So Deontay Wilder, who was normally didn't get wild until he had you hurt, was swinging wild from the gate. And when he swung wild and he missed big, even if Fury didn't capitalize, it made Fury look good. Even though he didn't capitalize, it made, oh, he's making a miss. He's making a miss. I don't know what we're going to get this time. I do believe we're going to get a more calmer Wilder. But listen, the Wilder that fought Ortiz, that was a great result. I'm not arguing that. Perfect result. But I think he needs to engage more and start a little bit fast. I think he will. I think he's going to find that medium ground, right? Because if you know, with Fury, because Fury is more head elusive than Ortiz. Ortiz come in at angles, right? Little slight angles. Fury is head elusive. And I think Wilder's going to find that medium ground that I'm not going to go out there and go fucking crazy, and I'm not going to be super relaxed like Ortiz. See, even from a win, you can learn. Even from a W, you can learn. Okay, I got that win. But you know what? Even though my thing is to knock you out, I have to start a little bit fast, right? I got to listen. When you walk around with one of these, right? When you walk around with one of these, I don't have one. You don't have one. Most of you. Some of you guys out there really do, but the world don't know who you are. We know who Wilder is. When a guy walks in the ring and he draws his fist back and you hear, you better hope at that time you said your last prayers. You better hope that you got right with God. Listen, fight Deontay Wilder is the type of guy that you need to get right with God. You need to go to church. You need to repent. You need to apologize to all you offended. You need to tell your wife, I'm sorry, baby. I just want to let you know I love you. I love you. I might not make it home. I might not make it home. Why? Because Wilder got this. Listen, baby, I fought that Dawson. I was kicking that Dawson's ass. And then he did this. Baby, I woke up and I thought it was Sunday morning. I thought you was making homemade biscuit and gravy from scratch. I saw a referee over me. I damn near hit him. I thought you was cheating with him. I thought I was in my bed and the ref was the man you was cheating with. And then I realized he was counting. And I didn't win. And I'm still fighting. I'm knocked down. Babe, listen, when I tell you this. I know that I said that Deontay Wilder is a big pussy and he's scared to face me. And I beat him so easy. But there's a reason I didn't fight him back to back when we were scheduled to do it. There's a reason I fired my head trainer who supposedly got that win for me. I am changing on my training camp. Babe, when I say this man is hitting one of these, when I say this man is punching with the force of a god, I am a believer. Guys, all right. I'm just saying, man. Monday Solo in the building. What is blazing, homie? Absorbing stuff. What's cracking, homie? It says Fury can possibly be Wilder by decision. It's a great fight, man. Listen, I got Deontay Wilder, but listen, the only person, in my opinion, that can push Wilder, the only person that I think can push him to possibly beat him, That's Fury. Anybody else, I think they're going to be singing, "Sweet dreams are made of. Who am I to disagree?" Listen, man. I don't take nothing away from Fury. Fury can fight. He's 6'9". He's light on his feet. He has speed. He has respectable power. And he feints and he jerks and he feints and he jerks and he feints and he jerks to disguise when he's actually going to attack. You don't know. He's trickery. He's tricky. He wants you to think. If you're thinking, he can catch you thinking and land. Listen, I'm not saying this is the easiest fight. Listen, I know what Fury brings to the table. I know what he brings. I know what he brings. But that don't make me not know what Wilder brings to the table. This is not an equalizer. People say Wilder has an equalizer. He does not. It's an overachiever. It is an advantage. Why in the Avengers were they fighting for this? Because they knew it was an advantage. If Thanos didn't have this, they'd have kicked Thanos' ass. But when Thanos had this, when Iron Man had this, listen, man. See this? Is Wilder the best technical fighter in the world? No. Does it look like he's been doing this since he's 3 years old and trained by the Mayweathers? No. Is he a good boxer? Yes. Has he improved? Yes. Does he have good timing? Yes. Does he have good athleticism? Natural? Yes. Does he have a snapping jab? Yes. Does he have a right hand? A right hand. That if he hit Tevin Foreman's eyes would go from cross to be like, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. My eyes was closed, but they're no more. Listen. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I want to see this fight. It's a fight that I can't wait for. I'm looking forward to it. It is a good fight. Even though I got Wilder to win, doesn't mean that I think, 100%, Fury don't got nothing. I'm not dumb. Is it like I'm telling you, the only person I see of possibly upsetting Wilder is Fury. That's the only one. If Wilder get past Fury, the rest of the division is done. Anthony Joshua is tucking tail. Anthony Joshua is going to find Donatello sliding his turtle shell and hide out for the remainder of his life. He will get sparked out. The all spark is missing. Dillian Whyte, people think Dillian Whyte can beat Deontay Wilder. Dillian Whyte gets dropped more than ex-girlfriends. He's been hurt and dropped multiple times. He's slow. And this is the guy you think will beat Wilder. This guy, Dillian Whyte, a.k.a. the missing B simple, him, give me that fight. Give it to me. Listen, I almost want Dillian Whyte here more than Anthony Joshua. I know it's crazy. I know the Joshua fight is bigger because it's supposed to be a unification, undisputed matchup. I'm not crazy. I do get that. But because they hype up Dillian Whyte so much, I want Dillian Whyte. I'm on your side, UK. You want Dillian Whyte versus Wilder. I want it too. Finally, something we can high five on. Mono Solo says, I still think Fury is going to school Wilder. We're going to find out, man. J1 Pro. Mono Solo, if Wilder hits a guy like Foreman, he won't have eyes in his sockets. I don't think Whyte beats Wilder, but he's definitely giving him a tough 6 rounds. I don't think he'll give him a tough 6 rounds. I'm being honest. Whyte is slow. He's about 3 inches shorter. Wilder got a listen. I think Daniel Dubois will give Wilder a bigger fight than Dillian Whyte. I'm being honest. I think Daniel would give Wilder those tough 6 rounds you're talking about. I think Daniel would do that. I think Dillian Whyte goes, listen, I might bet that fight. If you guys are here and they make that fight, I might bet one of you guys that Wilder get a knockout under 6 rounds versus Dillian Whyte. 6 or less. Marvin at 1 says Wilder is a phenomenon. Bro, even Andre Ward, so listen, if you look at this man built up in the statue, you wouldn't think he possesses power like that. Guys, listen. This is the only thing that comes close to it. This is the only thing that comes close to describing Wilder's power. People don't, listen, it's not like his left hand is stronger than his right hand. I mean, just as equal. It's like his left hand is a normal heavyweight left hand. Normal, good power left hand. But if he touches you with this, you disintegrate. If he touches you with this, moments, history in your life, in your lifeline, is just disrupted. He erases thoughts. Listen, he's at least punching you with the time zone, the time stone, at least. See, the time stone, man, it can affect time and change things. And to this day, Fury cannot remember what happened that night. He can't remember. He just remember waking up. Guys, is that not scary that a man can hit you so hard that for the life of you, you cannot remember what happened? Every time you watch it over and over afterwards, you're like, huh, I don't remember that. Damn. I don't remember that. Does it jog any memory? No. That happened? Wow. But guys, you know, Whyte wants the money to run away with his boyfriend. Most of the heavyweight division is shit. But Whyte is a solid B-level guy. Whyte's getting leveled. Whyte's getting leveled. Soul Stone. Yeah, you're right, bro. He punching with, hey, that's right. See, he's punching you with, you have to choose your poison, man. You have to choose your poison. When he punched Stavern, Brazil, what's the other guy? Shit. The one that he left like this here. Remember, who did he punch like that? That I can't think of his name. Gosh. And he left him. He was shaking in the mat like this here. And you can see his soul leaving. You can see his soul leaving. He was shaking on the ground. Listen, Wilder is punching him with the soul stone, man. He is punching you. Every time he's punching you, he is leaving your soul jiggling in your body like loose change. It's rattling around like a baby rattle. But guys, let me get out of here, man. It's my birthday again. I gotta get something ready. I gotta get ready. You know, celebrate New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's to everyone. Salute. Thank you guys for coming. Appreciate you guys coming, giving me this time. I know you didn't have to. I know everybody got plans. And thank you guys, man. Everybody take care. Thank you.